very. Yeah, you're kind of blowing my mind with everything you're saying. Because we talk to so many people on this podcast about like the business side of stuff, and they're I kind of already know the answers to a lot of it. I know the listeners want to know, and I don't think that I could have guessed anything that you're going to tell me. So this is pretty cool.
Oh no, man, I'm sorry.
So
It's
let's.
all a cheat code, dude. I have a big secret cheat. What's not even a secret. I have a big giant ZB shaped cheat code. I met Kanan. Kanan saw me because he came to Zach's show at the Ryman, and I got to open it. And that's how he heard my music. And that's how we connected. So like
Yeah,
it's all I owe so
yeah.
much to Zach. It's a lot. It's a lot of luck, dude. I think all it takes is exposure, and I've been very blessed to get a lot
Yeah.
of it.
Okay. Well, that is your last humble comment that you get for this whole entire podcast, Mister. That's you're right. You're right. No, okay.
I'll
So
work on it, dude.
I want to pick your brain about streaming, not necessarily numbers, but kind of the
Hmm.
financial side of it. So people like to talk shit a lot on Apple Music and Spotify and that kind of stuff. Being
Hmm.
a songwriter yourself, being somebody that has written past tense, the majority of your songs by yourself, I imagine things like Apple Music and Spotify are actually very nice to a songwriter like you, that owns all of your lyrics, and from what I know at least. What are your thoughts on streaming payouts and things like that?
So another weird place for me because I do fine. Like
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
I don't want to fuss at them. Thank you guys. You're getting the great people, Mr. Spotify and Mr. Apple Music. Thank you for your help. Like
please,
I'm not
please don't lower
complaining.
my
I'm very
rates,
blessed.
please.
I'm very blessed. Here's the thing. Like realistically, it's absolute robbery what they do. Absolutely. If and this is across the board. This is so many of my friends. If my music had reached the same amount of people that it has reached today in 1980, I would be so rich. And so many
Yeah.
of my friends would be so rich because you have to pay for it. But now we give it away for free. And
Yeah.
that's
21
fine.
cents to make a penny.
Yeah, like that's fine. At the end of the day, like I say, I am not the one who needs to complain. I'm beyond blessed and taken care of. I don't mind, but they are it's robbery, and they
Yeah.
should like it
Well,
shouldn't
and what's
be
funny is
allowed.
I thought that again. I didn't know. I couldn't predict your answer, but I figured that because as for somebody like you, I figured like you didn't have anything to complain about with them. You're just like, man, I get a pretty decent amount of money because like I'm the writer on my own songs, and they're
Yeah,
getting
I
pretty
wrote all of
big.
my
But
songs, so I don't have
but
to like split any of the royalties.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
It
exactly.
goes to
You
me.
have two people that usually complain about songwriting or a spot Spotify payouts, streaming payouts, and it's usually somebody that had four writers on a song and they
Yeah.
only get a percentage of it, whatever, or you have somebody that hasn't got their music out on streaming platforms very in wide ranges yet. Those are the two people that typically complain about Spotify